Hi guys, and welcome back to the SM studio. Today we have an amazing battle report for you because there's a lot happening.
Yeah.
A couple of days ago we received the DATASLATE, the balanced DATASLATE from Games Workshop. Bravo Games Workshop, awesome job, and we're all very excited. So the first thing we've done is bring Blood Angels and World Eaters to the table because we want to preview the Armour of Contempt change, which is incredible, and all of us at the team think that it's going to make a big change to Marines. We are playing Recover the Relics mission from the new chapter approved book, and we're playing on this awesome battlefield. We've got a mix of rock formations with ruins, which makes for the perfect battlefield, as you can see now on screen. With that said, we also have new units for the Blood Angels recently painted up, and you might have missed the new units that the World Eaters got a couple of months ago. So with that said, let's go on to lists coming right up.
So today I'm rocking the World Eaters, as Pardo said. What do you mean boo? It's good. It's what you wish you could be.
To tell you the truth, it's my favorite. I don't have a favorite Chaos Legion, but if I had to choose one, it would be the World Eaters. He loves chaos. They're just too cool.
Yeah. So I think I'm running at 1999 points.
Okay.
Something like that.
Yep.
Single battalion today. Heading up the charge, we have the Lord Discordant. What a weapon these guys are.
Yeah.
Obviously, I've got two of them Red Corsairs, but you have to bring them.
Yes, definitely.
So, he is the Warlord today. He has the Warlord trait True Berserker, which means that all melee attacks against him are half the damage rounding up. So this is some nice power damage to power soldier there, isn't it?
And power fists.
Yeah, what a shame that'd be.
So this already makes me sad.
He's also got the Relic, which is Blood Hungry.
Okay.
Which means each time he makes a kill in combat on a 4+, he regains a wound.
Nice.
Yeah, so you walk up, you punch him a bit, and he goes,
yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
I'm all good now.
Makes him much more resilient. He is already quite resilient because he does have a 2-up save, right?
With the armor contempt now as well, which we hopefully see a lot.
Definitely.
2-up armor, 5-up invul.
Yeah.
He should do the trick.
Yeah.
Again in the end. He has a Bale Flamer. He has the Techno-virus injector.
Okay.
It's the ultimate way to run it.
Yeah.
Second in command, we have a Daemon Prince with wings, Mark of Khorne, of course.
Yeah.
Twin claws, Talisman of Burning Blood Relic, so you can advance and charge, because I love to advance and charge things.
Yeah. I'm happy to see a Demon Prince on the table, because last time the World Eaters went out to war, I think DC was in control, and he didn't take any Demon Princes, which made me very sad.
I think it was me last. Oh no, actually, he would have taken.
I think it was him. And
I took them at one point.
Okay.
And I brought Khorne.
Anyway, whoever you brought them last time didn't bring any Demon Princes, and that makes me very sad.
But I brought Khorne last time.
That's true. I think it was you then. I think it was you. Yeah.
I like bringing Khorne. So. Troops choices. We've got 2 of 8 Marines, all with Boltguns. So these are a recentish addition to the army. So it's just good. It's something to hold the back objectives.
Much needed. The army has a lot of berserkers. A lot of berserkers. And the problem with berserkers is that they want to be up close and personal. So you do need to play the mission. So we do need the normal Chaos Space Marines.
These guys can sit back. They can raise banners.
Yeah.
That sort of thing. So they're perfect for it. Also have 2 of 8 berserkers. All with chain axes and bolt pistols. Icon of Wrath in each one as well.
Definitely. And
each one has a stylish rhino to ride in.
Yay. Party buses.
Yeah. Mini party buses.
Yeah, mini ones.
Spartan's a proper party bus.
True. That's very true.
Both have Havoc launchers. Both have a combi bolter.
Okay.
So nice and easy.
Yep.
Let's go over to elites. I've got 8 Terminators. I spent 2 CP to give them Red Butchers as well.
The number of Khorne, obviously.
Exactly. So it's all good. All have combi bolters.
Okay.
4 have power fists. 4 have chain axes.
Perfect.
It's just how they are. Well, I think we've got 2 more chain axes.
I think we like split between chain axes and power fists because I think it's the best tool out. One is more anti-tank, anti-monster. The other one's anti-elite, anti-infantry. So it's a good mix.
Yep. They also have an Icon of Wrath, of course.
Okay.
Because you want them re-on that 9 charge when they drop down.
Definitely.
Other elites, I've got 2 Contemptors. Both the exact same loadout.
Okay.
They have a Twin Lance Cannon. They have a Close Combat Power Fist. And they have a heavy plasma blaster, I think it's called.
It's just a plasma blaster.
Is it?
Yeah,
Okay.
just a plasma blaster.
Yeah, inside the fist. So
Okay.
nice and easy.
And you've said the venom quarters? Right? No, not
I'm
yet.
getting to those.
Okay.
Those are heavy support.
I thought you were going to like finish off. I think you were finishing off.
No. So as he spoiled the surprise, I actually have 3 venom crawlers in this list as well.
Yeah.
And all with marker Khorne because you have to do world eaters, but it does nothing for them.
Sadly, 3 didn't fit on the table, so we had to leave one out. He's very sad.
And I am.
He's over there. He's crying.
Yeah, that's my list. I think I said everything.
I like it. A lot of bodies on the table.
Yeah, I spent the CP for the extra relic as well.
Yeah.
So it means I start on 7, not 8 though.
Which is a bad thing. It's a bad start already for Khorne.
8.
I know.
I got 8 vehicles as well.
You shouldn't have spent that CP.
No.
Anyway, a lot of bodies on the table on power armor, which is what we think we're going to see a lot on the table. Yeah. Spammed cheap infantry with power armor is what we're going to see. So we're going to take a look at the Blood Angels now. Now, before we get stuck in, sadly, this was my new revamped list to take to tournaments, because as many of you know, there's a YouTube video as well. I promised myself at the beginning of the year that I was going to go to every ITC event with Blood Angels. So I revamped this list a bit more, stuck in more Storm Shields, and then Armor of Contempt came back into play, or not back, came into play, and Storm Shields don't actually get it. So I don't think they're worth the points at the moment. They're worth the points against high AP weapons in combat, melters, when they fire at you. But apart from that, you're normally going to get the same equivalent armor save than a normal Marine would get with -1 and -2 weapons, which is the most AP you normally see in the battlefield. So I'm quite sad about that, but let's see how it goes, because when you get shot at by or hit in combat by no AP, you still have your 2-up save. Luckily, these bolters are still old bolters, so they don't have the AP -1. Anyway, let's get stuck in. I'm running a Vanguard and a Patrol for today. I've got 3 HQs. I'm going to mix everything in and go from there. So, I've got a Phobos Captain. No upgrades on him. I normally had Storm of Fire, but again, Armor of Contempt being in play, it is basically not really accessible at this point. So I've left him out and saved the CP. We move on to Commander Dante himself. So you've probably seen this model being used as a Chapter Master and Farius. The cool thing is that the weapon is actually pinned, so I can use a Thunderhammer, or I can put the axe to convert him to a really cool Dante model. So as stock, he's got the Infernal Pistol, the axe, and all the goodies that he comes with. So I'm really happy to have him on the battlefield for this game. Lastly, the Warlord for today is the new Chaplain on Bike, Primaris Chaplain on Bike. His name is Hannibal. So for you Blood Angel players, you probably know where I'm going for with Hannibal. If not, just have a quick search. It's a really cool meaning for those Blood Angel players. So Chaplain Hannibal coming into play. He's got the armor Indomitus, he's got the gift of Foresight, and he's got the Rights of War warlord traits. So 2 warlord traits, a CP being spent there, and he's also spent a CP to have a Relic, which is, no, actually that's the one I get for free, armor, which is basically auto include. For his litanies, he's got Mantra of Strength, and he's got the +2 to charges as well, because I have paid the extra points for him to be Master of Sanctity, so he can actually do 2 litanies a turn. Troop choices, finally more troops. We've got 2 units of infiltrators, no upgrades on them, but I'm really eager to have them in the field because they will give me a bit more of choices with my secondaries. Moving on to elite choices, which I have a lot of. This is why I'm taking a Vanguard. I have 2 units of Vanguard veterans, 5 of them rocking Storm Shields, 1 of them rocking 2 Lightning Claws, and the Sergeant rocking a Thunder Hammer. Apart from that, all the rest do have the Power Fist equipped as well with the shield. The second unit is exactly the same, so it's a mirrored image of that first unit. Moving to the back lines, 3 units of Blade Guard. Now these were very, very good units. They were costed well, but now due to Storm Shields not being that good, I have mixed views about them now. Sadly, I have 12 in my list, but there's nothing I can do. So 11 in my list. So I've got 2 units of 3 and 1 big unit of 5, which will normally be moving towards the center and holding the line. Lastly, we've got 2 Contemptor Dreadnoughts. Dual Volkite, so basically 16 shots of pure awesomeness. And I've also got the upgrades on them to have the missiles on the top. Contemptor's got even better now. -1 damage for being a Dreadnought, -1 AP for Armor of Contempt. Just makes them very, very good. Lastly, in the heavy support choice, I have a unit of heavy Eradicators. One's upgraded to have a multi-melter for 4 shots goodness when I'm targeting the same unit. And that is my new list for today. Sadly, I will be revamping this straight away just because I have far too many Storm Shields, so the cost does add up and not needed at this time. So that is our lists. Let's go on to our secondaries coming right up.
So for my secondaries today, I've taken Raise the Banners High, which actually have units to do it with.
Yeah, that's true.
I've got the Long War because it's the Long War.
It is.
And I've also got Stranglehold because I think I can get a real quicker than you can.
Definitely. It all comes down to maybe first turn.
Yeah.
But anyway, surprisingly enough, I've copied you and I've also gone for Stranglehold.
Yeah.
So it's War of the Stranglehold. I've gone for Grind them down just because I have a very elite force with a lot of survivability. So I hope I can get those 3 points a turn. And lastly, I've gone for Bring It Down because there is 15 points up for grabs in this list. And to tell you the truth, I need to kill the units that give me those points in order to win.
Yeah, especially these rhinos.
Especially those rhinos, yeah. But yeah, they give me 4 points, so I'm happy with that. Anyway, that's the lists. You've seen the battlefield. We've gone over our secondaries. On to the Long War we go.
Corlys, the Goreblade of Syntax, stared at the driver's hatch of the transport. The Chaos Space Marine Berserker of Khorne grew impatient, already clutching to his chain axe with his thumb twitching on the activation rune.
Forward! I said forward, you dogs! How fast does this rhino move? The sooner I am out of this rolling bucket and killing in his name, the better.
Sit down, Corlys. You will be driven into the thick of it soon enough. The Berserker champion, Rux the Limb Cleaver, said with a stern authority into the Vox, so the entire squad could hear. Rux knew he was more of a handler than a leader, for when those rhino doors dropped, any resemblance of order was lost to the rage of the nails. He would simply regroup with the victorious after the battle. Corlys glanced back at his superior, and for a moment it looked as though he would defy Rux's command, until Rux began to reach for his double-handed heavy chain axe and rise to his feet. Corlys punched a dent into the hull of the rhino in anger and slumped back onto the bench. Rux knew he would have to deal with Corlys later, and what a better way to appease the blood god than to add another skull to his tally.
From wisdom flows control, from control, strength, from strength, victory. And today, my friend,
Kill, main, burn!
it is a victory to the Blood Angels. It's actually quite exciting because we both are eager to see as much blood as possible.
Of course.
It will make me angrier, and you like it. So
Yeah, I'll do a happy dance.
exactly. So it's a good one. We are playing Recover the Relics, just in case you missed the introduction. Naughty. But we will go over the objectives at least, so you can actually see where they are placed. So we've got 3 on either side. We've got 1 on each of the deployments. Remember, there is hammer and anvil deployments. So we've got 1 on each side. I assure you there's 1 underneath all those world eaters somewhere there. And then there's the 4 in the center, no man's land. So you can't actually get on it in your deployments unless you've got some shenanigans like I do. And I think Chris will be doing as well. So yeah, 4 there. I won the first, no, Chris won the first roll off. He went on this side. There's a bit more cover on this side, but very, very slightly. It's an even match battlefield on either side, so we're eager to actually go into battle and clash in the middle where there's no objective.
Of course. Hey, there's some little troops that can hold objectives whilst we're fighting.
It's the main guys fight in the middle.
Exactly.
Okay, so let's go on to deployment very quickly. I'm going to go through my guys. I think there's less on the table on my side, so we'll see. Anyway, talking about shenanigans, I have already infiltrated my infiltrators onto this objectives here. Remember that for this mission as well, you need to capture one of these to actually score a CP at the beginning of the turn. So if you have something like this, you can actually gain a CP. If not, you can't gain a CP, which is pretty cool. So first unit of infiltrators already here. We've got the 2 units of 3 blade guard on this flank, making good use of this obscuring piece of terrain, which, by the way, there's only a couple of obscuring. I think it's this one, and this one here. I will have to pre-measure, I think, that one on that side. But anyway, everything's been used as ruins as well. And then these rock formations, these 3 rock formations are basically dense cover. So 1, 2, and 1 in this corner here at the very edge. So back onto deployment. In the back lines here, we've got my Phobos captain with the 2 contemptors hiding away for now. Further up the field, we've got Chaplain Hannibal and his unit of 5 blade guard just in front as a bodyguard retinue. And then behind this small little terrain, we have the unit of 3 eradicators and the other unit of infiltrators. Then lastly, on this flank, we've got the 2 units of Vanguard veterans with Commander Dante himself. As you can see, he already looks worried. His feet started trembling as soon as I mentioned that name, as you saw. Let's go and take a look at the World Eaters. So, shall we start closest to me?
Yep, you notice that everything is basically on the front lines, far forwards again. Nothing is hiding.
Yes.
And like your chicken Imperial lapdogs over
I know.
there. So,
we're hiding. Well, I'm not hiding, actually, am I? The blade guns are.
Contemptors are. Your eradicators are. These guys are.
Yeah, it's tactics. It's tactics. They're not hiding.
Chicken tactics.
Okay. So take us through what's happening here.
So 2 rhinos up in the front with 8 berserkers in each.
Yep.
Because they need their party blast to get up in the lines.
Yep.
Demon Prince in the middle, ready to jump forward and kill your chaplain over there. Venom Crawler holding at the back, ready to jump on that objective.
Yep.
2 contemptors and 8 marines.
Okay.
Basically ready to just hold that objective.
Yeah, and let's move over here so we can actually see what's happening here.
On this side, we've got Disco Lord up front.
Which is your warlords, right? You said
Is my warlord as well.
Yeah.
See, on the front line, not hiding in the back.
But he moves a lot, so I would actually place him there as well if I had one.
2 more Venom Crawlers.
Okay.
And over here, we've got another unit of 8 marines, which are spent as CP on during deployment for Apocalyptic Frenzy, which allows them to move 9 inches pre-game.
Perfect.
So I can get my CP.
You do have things in reserve as well, right?
Yeah, a unit of 8 Terminators.
The big unit of 8 Terminators. Yep. Perfect. Okay, so with that said, it's an important role now.
Yeah.
I think I want to go first, gain some ground. Yeah. You haven't deployed very defensively, so I can get some shots in and hopefully remove maybe one of those rhinos, make those berserkers walk a bit. So I think I want to go first.
Are you sure you want to make them walk? That should make them angry.
I'll probably kill them before they get to me. Okay, so I'll let you roll first. So he's gone the white dice. That is a 5. That is a nice roll. Okay, I'm using my competitive Blood Angel dice. And that's a 2. Okay, so the gods have decided for me. The dice gods have decided for me. So on to turn 1, World Eaters coming up next. And we're back. Movement now over for the World Eaters. And as Chris stated, he's moved up the field as aggressive as he possibly can. So the 2 rhinos have advanced up as well, I think.
They just moved.
They just moved up, okay.
But they are both going to pop smoke.
Both popping smoke, because that is still a thing.
Yep. I have old pop smoke.
Yeah,
So.
don't need to use a stratagem.
Yeah.
Okay, we've got everything moving up onto this corridor to get line of sight onto some decent stuff with the shooting. We've got the Disco Lord advancing now, getting a bit of closer to this central ruin here, just so it's more difficult to actually see him. Remember that ruin is obscuring. And then we've got the 2 Venom Crawlers popping up into this corridor as well.
They both had to advance to get any sort of line of sight. So.
Okay, but they can still fire, right?
Yeah, they're assault
weapons.
So.
And then this unit of 8 Chaos Space Marines are now as close as possible to this piece of terrain, but not on it.
Yeah. They're raising banners, and so is this unit at the back.
Okay, so 2 raising banners at least.
Yep.
He's going to look for the 3rd one later on in turn 2, hopefully. So yeah, that is the end of your movement phase. No psychic phase.
Of course not.
Let's go on to shooting coming up next. Starting off the shooting phase, we've got this Venom Crawler firing all the way into this big unit of Blade Guards. Now, -1 to hit because he's firing through this dense cover, and I will be playing 1 CP to obviously give them transhuman as well. So, number of shots?
Yep, now I won't spend CP for it. So,
okay.
Number of shots, 2 shots. Hitting on 5s, both hit.
Yep.
Wounding on 4s now. One wound.
Okay, minus?
-2.
So it becomes minus. No, because they have storm shields. Okay, so -2, 4 up. Okay, that is a pass and the roll of a 6.
Go over this side now.
Yep.
This front one.
Okay.
It's going to shoot you guys down here.
Into the Vanguard veterans, right? Okay.
We'll spend a CP now for Demon Forge.
Demon Forge.
So, number of shots.
Oh.
6 shots.
Yep.
Would be hit on 5s, but hit on 4s again because of Disco Lord.
Okay.
With 4 rerolls.
Nice. Okay, so 4 hits, 3s to wound.
2s to wound. Strength 8.
Strength 8, it's true. Oh,
Rerolling!
It's good that you reroll. Okay, so 4 go through.
Yep. He's on -2.
-2.
So
okay.
depending who you take them on. Well, it's going to be 4 ups either way.
Doesn't matter. It's 4 ups either way, right? Yeah. Because I do have a couple with no storm shield. So I'll put it onto my lightning core first, which is a 4 up. So first one is a fail. So D3, right?
Yep.
So 1 dead. Okay, so that's him dead. Yep. Next up, I'll do into my storm shields now. That's a fail. So D3.
Another one.
There's another one dead. 4 up again on the storm shield. That's a pass. 4 up again on storm shield. That's a pass. So 2 dead from that unit, taking it down to 4 more models.
Cool.
And then we've got this next one.
Yep. And he's firing all the way back there. Those Blade Guard.
Into these Blade Guard. There's 2 units here, Chris.
Yeah, the
right or the left? Your right, right? Yeah. So our left, which is this one. Okay.
Number of shots. 5 shots.
5 shots. Hitting on 5 still, right?
5.
It advanced
even
anyway.
with the +1, yeah, it's still hitting on 5s because of this. So just a 1 hit.
Okay. And that is a wound. So 4 up. That is another 6. So that is a pass. Yep. Any more shooting?
I think that might be about it because the las cannon, like,
and the las
this las cannon can just see the Blade Guard.
Okay.
So here, pop 2 shots into them.
Yep.
And I think that's about it though.
Okay.
-1 hit because it's going through here.
So 4s. That's 1 hit. Rerolling 1s because of the Demon Prince.
Yep.
And
4s because
2 wounds.
Yep.
Because of transhuman.
Yeah.
So 4 ups. 1 goes through. D6 damage, right?
Yep.
Have 3 wounds. Shall I risk it or shall I re-roll? There's nothing else, right?
This is the last of my shot.
So I am going to re-roll this. Try and keep him alive, which he failed. So hoping you get a 1 or a 2. No.
Yes.
So that is 1 removed. We'll remove the last one from the back here, and I go down to 4 CP. That is the end of your shooting and your. Are you going to shoot with the rhinos?
No, because they're popping smoke.
They're popping smoke. It's true. If you pop smoke, you can't do that.
Yep.
Perfect. So I believe that's the end of your turn, right?
Yep, that's it. Nice and easy.
2 banners, a couple of shots, 2 Vanguard veterans taken down, 1 Blade Guard taken down.
I assume they're leadership 8.
Leadership 8, yeah. So I think 9 on the sergeant actually, because it's a veteran. So anyway, they're fine anyway. So let's remove those models and go on to turn 1 Blood Angels coming up next. Movement over for the Blood Angels, and as Chris has done, I've also gone aggressive because I want to smash some World Eaters in the center of the battlefield, and to do that I need to be aggressive and move up. Now there's a bit of tactics to it, but I think I need to like stop the first advance, so throw as many things up towards you as I can, and hope for the best. Hopefully kill a couple of vehicles this turn and see how it goes, and then try to survive that first onslaught of attacks that is coming towards me. So movement wise, these two blade guards have moved up onto this objective. We've got the infiltrators moving up as well, trying to get a couple of pop shots to wherever they can. This blade guard unit has moved up their 6 inches with the chaplain just beside them. Everybody's here in the back has come out to play. Eradicators are sadly not in range of anything, but they've come out so next time they can actually get into line of sight of something. I'd probably, if you don't mind, Chris, I'm going to advance them, might as well get a bit more range. That is a 4, so I'll do that off camera later on. 2 contemptors have moved up. Wisdom of the Ancient being done on this guy here, to reroll 1s to wound. These guys have advanced up onto this building, and then on this side have moved up with the bigger units of untouched unit of Vanguard veterans, whilst the other one here has stayed put with Dante himself just following behind. So that is basically my movement. I haven't done the canticles so you guys at home can actually see what's actually happening. So I'm going to go, I'll go Mantle of Strength first on him, which is a fail. And then I'll go for Canticle of Hate to get a +2 to my charges. That is a fail as well. So, okay.
He's not very angry today, is he?
This is the first time I used it. So it's a new model syndrome, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, that explains it.
Yeah. Okay, so that's the end of my movement. I have also done Chapter Master on this unit of Vanguard veterans in the command phase before I actually forget. And that's it. Let's get stuck into shooting. Okay, here we go. We're starting off with the first Contemptor, firing all the Volkites into this Venom Crawler, and the missiles are going to go into the front Rhino just in front of Chris's lines. So hitting on 3s here against the Venom Crawler, rerolling 1s because of my captain. Okay, so 1 miss, and then strength 6, toughness 7. So wounding on 5s, rerolling 1s. Okay, reroll these 1s and these 1s. Okay, so only 2 wounds. -1, which you ignore now.
Yep.
Because of the new balanced DATASLATE.
Hey.
And 1 mortal wound down on him.
Cool. So he's down to 9
Okay.
wounds.
Then missiles hitting on 4s. That's 2 hits. Strength 8. 2 wounds. -2 becomes -3 this turn. Becomes
-2 again.
-2.
So 5s. And then what? D6 and pop.
D6 each. Yeah.
I will CP reroll 1. Hey.
You always do that to me. D6 damage is the big 6.
Nice.
Okay, so he's down to 4, right? Did he have 10 or 11?
I always get this wrong.
Yeah, and I always make you check.
I'm going to check.
Okay. What I'm going to do is, in the meantime, I'm going to carry on shooting. I'm going to do the 2 missiles. Oh, I don't actually know what to do. So I'm going to go 2 missiles here.
Yep.
And the rest of my Volkites will go into this one. Do I do that? I should be killing them. The problem is that I'm not.
It's that pesky smoke.
Yeah, I'm going to do the 2 missiles in there.
Yep.
Or 2 missiles into this Venom Crawler.
Okay.
And the Volkites are going to go into this one.
Do you want to split fire the Volkites?
Yes, we're going to do that. No, I'm just going to go everything. So 2 missiles into the Venom Crawler. Hitting on 3s, 2 hits. Wounding on 3s. I'll reroll this. Into a 2, obviously. Thank you very much, Mr. CP. -3 becomes -2.
So it's 5 up either way?
Nope,
So that one goes
can't reroll already. And that is a 3.
Cool.
And then we roll all these onto your Rhino. So hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s, which we have here, 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 and here. Okay, not a bad roll, can't complain about that. That was a miss, that was a miss. And then I am wounding on 5s, rerolling 1s. Okay, that's a bit better. So 3 up -1, which you ignore.
Yep.
So you can do 5 3-ups.
So I
Passes
make them all. So I take
and then
2 more
2 wounds. So it does still survive. Okay, so we're going to start shooting him with some smaller arms fire. So we're going to go with these guys first. So the last guy there can't see. So it's just 4 shots, which they are in rapid fire range, into your Rhino.
Then on 4s.
Hitting on 4s, no rerolls. Also hitting on 6s, also wounding on 6s. And no more wounds.
So 2 AP nothing, I'm guessing?
2 AP nothing, yes.
1 goes through?
1 goes through. So it's down to 1, right?
Yep.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to send... I'm quickly going to check line of sight with these 3, and we'll catch you back in a second. Okay, we are back, and only these 3, only this unit can actually see into the Rhino. These guys can't see anything. Trying to remove the last final wound. Hitting on 4s. Nope, not like that, you can't. Okay. These 4 shots going in as well. Hitting on 4s. 2 hits. And looking for those 5s. No. And then 4 shots from the chaplain, hitting on 3s. And wounding on 5s. No wounds. Okay. Okay, these have advanced, so they can't do anything. What I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and hit and remove the final one with my Phobos captain. So 1 hit, 1 roll off only. I need a 3-up because of the minus, which is a hit. And I've also put Quake Bolts on it now, which means I can re-roll all failed hits in combat. Sorry,
okay.
Get +1 to my ballistic, to my weapon skill in combat, okay. if I go into that Rhino.
If it's still there, you mean?
I need 2 wounds. Doesn't wound.
Excellent.
Okay, so nothing else. That's all my shots. I can't do anything, so I will be charging in, hopefully. Let's go straight on to charges, I guess.
Yep.
Might as well. So this unit is going to charge into your Rhino. Let's roll, see what I get. That is definitely in. I got a 10 + 1 for being a Blood Angel is an 11. So
that's 11.
Yeah. So they're going in.
Yep.
The only problem is that this guy will be staying by himself.
It's just
It's within 3, yeah.
See, you did it perfectly.
I did it perfectly. It's all tactics. So these guys are going to move in. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then I think I needed a 7 on that side. Or is it an 8?
It would be an 8 normally, so 7 for you.
7
I will Overwatch though there.
Okay, fair enough. Do you want me to roll anyway?
Yeah, go on.
I'm going to roll anyway, right? 5, 6, 7. So they're in.
Yep.
And Overwatch.
Number of shots? 3 shots.
3 shots.
Come on.
1 hit.
That's a wound.
1 wound.
-2.
-2, -1. I'll go with the lightning claw again. So 4 up. No. D3. You're not going to kill him. I told you. Do you want to reroll that as well for 1 CP?
No, I'm spending my CP otherwise.
Okay, so let's move everybody in. Put a wound marker. Oh, already placed by Chris. Yep. And get into combat. Okay, here we go. We're going to start with the Power Fists from this Vanguard unit. Obviously, I'm going with that so Chris doesn't interrupt with that Venom Crawler. Hitting on 4s. Re-rolling. Because of Chapter Master. Okay, 1 more in. Strength 8. So wounding on 2s.
Yep.
Because of Blood Angel. So 3, 4, 5, 6 wounds.
-3 normally, -2.
-2.
5s either way.
Okay, so that's 2, 4, 6, 8 wounds.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's move 2 left.
2 left. Let's move on to the Thunder Hammer, which is also hitting on 4s. Full house there. Wounding on 2s. Double 1. I think I'm going to have to reroll one of these. How many wounds does he have left?
2.
2. I can't risk it because I know how you are. You're going to pass 1. You're going to pay another CP. It's quite easy to pass. Watch me get a 1. So I am going to use a CP. And it is a wound. So -2 becomes -1.
1 goes through.
1 goes through. Do you want to reroll that and go to 3 CP? Or do you want to kill it?
I'll just let him die, to be honest.
Okay. Does he explode?
Because he's still got lightning claws. He does explode.
Okay, on a 5 ups, yeah. So D3 mortal wounds.
Give me the 3. Yeah.
Oh, so that's 2 taken with him. What else have we got for here? So 3 on the Disco Lords or D3?
Yeah, Disco Lord
is
takes
just 1. Which you're going to heal up anyway, right?
Exactly.
So you don't need to mark him.
Venom Crawler takes 1, which you heal up.
Yep, and the Space Marines?
I'm pretty sure I think it is 6 inches.
I think so too.
Space Marines? Oh, that killed 2.
That kills 2. Okay, perfect. So we're going to move on to this side. A lot of attacks. Let me just get a bunch of them. So 3, 6, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. So
yes, I'm going to make him roll it.
Okay.
To kill my 1 wound.
This is 3. I'm hitting on 2s because of Quake Bolts.
Yep.
And I'm wounding on 4s. Okay, so that is 4, 5, 6 for now. -3 becomes -2. So you do have 5 ups here. Whoa, that was a good roll. Does he blow up? No, it doesn't. And now you need to roll 8 dice, sir, for the berserkers inside. Hopefully we see a lot of ones now.
So I'd get all the guys out the back here. There's enough space
there's
for them
enough
anyway.
space so we can do this off camera after. So
1 dice.
1 dice. Not bad. That takes you down to 7 though. It's not Khorne's number anymore.
Nope.
So yeah, I'll probably maybe twinkle around with a bit of extra movement there to close the gap so they can't pass. And yeah, that was my end of my turn. I can't get Stranglehold sadly.
Nope.
But a decent turn. Got what? 2, 4, 4 bring it down points?
Yeah, 4.
Perfect. Okay, on to turn 2, coming up next. Surprise, we are back. We're not going on to turn 2 yet because after he took the Rhino off, I could actually consolidate onto the Berserkers. And I tell you what, I have done this just because I don't want to allow him to get the charge in the next turn, which would be automatic basically because he's basically very, very close to me. That will also give him the benefit of attacking before me, which next turn he won't if I survive. And he would also get the +1 to his attacks for being a world eater, for being a Khorne, basically, right?
Well, for charging, I get +1 for hateful assault, and then +1 for world eat as well.
So 2 extra attacks each. Yeah, so it's worth it, I think so.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's 15 attacks. He spent 2 CP, 1 for Butcher's Nails to
stoke the nails.
Stoke the nails to.
Which dead to full temper on 5 pluses.
Okay.
And 1 for Wild Fear as well, so I get extra AP.
Perfect. So
those might be the other way around.
AP -2. Yeah, you've used those 2 and it basically grants you an extra AP and exploding on 5s and 6s.
Yep.
So this twice basically, so it's 15 attacks.
And you spent a CP on Transhuman as well.
I have spent a CP on Transhuman, trying to survive as much as possible.
In on 3, rerolling 1s.
Okay.
So those are misses.
And then
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
2,
7, 8.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There you go. And you've even got World Eater colours. Yep, proper World Eater colours.
So 1 1 4s now.
Yep. Okay, that
Not
wasn't
the best.
very good at all. My dice have helped you.
There you go.
So these are -2, right?
-2, yeah.
So 4 ups on these. So that is 1 dead and 1's down to 1 wound remaining.
Yep.
Okay, and then rinse and repeat.
Yep. Take out the 2s, reroll the 1s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 extras. So I've got 2 there.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 4's to wound. Hopefully a bit better than before.
Come on.
Okay, it does look already better than before. Yeah, much better.
Yep.
Okay, so this is where I hate the not having the -1 for Armour of Contempt because Storm Shields are a bit not good enough now. So 4 ups here.
Yep.
Oh,
that's
that
a lot
is
better.
good roll. So that is the second one dead and the third one dead. So that means that 1 does survive and that will be obviously my sergeant, which is great.
I assume he's leadership 9 as well?
They are leadership 9.
Damn it.
So no leadership needed. Perfect. So I guess it's worked because I will be slaughtering some berserkers unless he basically falls back next turn.
Yeah.
But makes them a bit redundant this next turn. So now we are definitely going into turn 2. We promise. Yeah. So I'll catch you back in a sec. Okay, we are back and the movement is now over for the World Eaters and this is going to be a very interesting turn. We've got the Demon Prince leading the charge, advancing forward onto Chaplain Hannibal. We've got the Berserkers just behind who have just recently disembarked from the Rhino who is now over there. So they reversed all the way back after disembarking before all these units here actually moved up. So we've got this Brace Marine unit moving up onto this objective and I presume is going to do banners.
Yep. Because luckily your foot's not on the objective yet. So
yes, not yet. And then we've got the Venom Caller moving up, and I don't think we mentioned it, but or videoed it, but this Berserker squad have now just consolidated towards the last remaining Blade Guard, and basically cornering him before between those walls.
Was that a dad joke there?
No.
Cornering him?
Khorne. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Then moving on to this side, we've got the red wall there stopping the Discord Lord from moving any further.
Yep,
so they've just stayed put. A bit of shuffling with the Marines just to get even less line of sight onto them. And then obviously the butchers have arrived. They're 9 inches away from this unit and Dante himself, hoping for a cheeky charge. Let's see how it goes. Anyway, you've got a lot of dice there prepared.
Yeah. So
What
this
is this
is
for?
5 of their bolters.
5 bolters.
So I need to do the other 3 afterwards.
Okay, this is the only time where storm shields are now shining because there's no AP.
Yeah, exactly.
Unless you're getting into like combat or melters are firing at you and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So let's do this. Let's go straight in.
Yep. So hit on 3s.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
Yep. And wounding on 4s. Okay, so how many is that? 4, 8, 9.
9, yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna rinse and repeat that, and we'll catch you back for my saving throws. And like magic, I've got my saving dice here now. So crazy that he wounded 9 times on the first roll, and we promise the other 15 dice only wounded once more, which was funny because obviously all these things happen when as soon as we switch the camera off. So 2 ups here. And that is all passed. A lot of 2s, thankfully, but that is still saving throws. Yeah, that's a first save from that unit. What else are we firing in it?
Disco Lord will seem kind of a waste because he's going to eat them in combat, no problem.
Are you? Are you now?
Yes, yes, he
Okay.
is. Yeah, I'll flame him anyway.
Okay, flamer time.
6 shots.
Perfect, that's what you want.
3s to wound. 3 wounds. -2. So it goes in your 4 ups anyway.
Yep, 4 ups. Oh, is
So
it
that's-
damage too?
Yes. So
Wow,
that'd be 3 dead.
3 dead. Okay, I'll leave the Thunder Hammer there.
I thought so.
Thank you very much. Okay, that hurts me quite a lot.
Good.
Thank you. Okay, Venom Crawler
Yep. I'm going to pop a CP
Yep.
for Demon Forge, and he's going to shoot at your Eradicators.
into the Eradicators.
I don't
Okay.
like them.
You don't like them. Damage D3, right?
Yeah.
I might use my last CP for Transhuman again, or leave it. I'm gonna leave it just in case I need like a cheeky save somewhere. So
Okay.
all yours. Number of shots
4 shots.
is 4 shots.
So I would be -1 from here, +1 again from the Disco Lord.
Mhm.
So still hitting on 4s with a
Okay.
reroll.
So 3 hits, and then strength 9 still.
Strength 8.
Strength 8, so 3 is 2 wounds. Re-rolling. Okay,
is 3.
-2
-2.
becomes -1 here.
Yep.
So 4 ups. Okay, 1 goes through. D3 damage is 1. Okay, so
Yeah.
1's down to 2 wounds remaining. Okay,
Yeah.
that wasn't that bad. See, it's good that I didn't spend Transhuman on that.
Almost made you waste it.
Yes,
7 pistols shooting you point blank in the face.
into
through
my
your
Blade Guard
guard.
Sergeant, right?
So
Hitting on 3s, all hits, and then wounding on 4s.
4.
4. No minus.
Nope.
So 2 ups.
Takes a wound.
Takes a wound, so he does bleed. Okay, we'll put a little wound marker there very soon. What else are you going to fire?
Let's go. So
Berserkers.
let me have a little think because I need to look at
Okay.
line of sight and
Make sure you're firing at the correct things. Okay, we're back, and we're going into the Contemptors next. So first Contemptor firing its Plasma Blaster into the Infiltrators here, and the las cannons are going to go into the left Contemptor there. So what are you going to start off with?
let's start with las cannons first.
Las cannons, okay.
Just 1
So
hit.
1 hit, and wounding on 3s.
Wounds.
That is a wound. -3 becomes -2.
Yep.
So still a 5 up anyway with my invulnerable save. That's a fail. D6 damage.
6.
Is the 6, so down to 5 because of -1. So it's down to 6 wounds. No, sorry, it's down to 4 wounds.
Yeah.
4 wounds, there we go.
And the plasma overcharging. No
1
ones.
hit. Yep, 1 hit.
1 hit. Doesn't
And
wound.
doesn't wound. Okay, are we rinsing and repeating?
Yep, exact same.
Okay,
Las cannons first.
1 hit,
hit.
re-rolling ones? No,
No,
you're
he's
not
way up
within
there.
now. The Demon Prince is not within there.
No, I'll take it. I'm going to kill you anyway.
Okay,
So that's a wound.
that's a wound. So, 5 up. Do I re-roll this? No, it's all yours, sir.
Right, 5 or 6, he's dead, right?
That's a 1. Do you want to re-roll?
Yes,
Taking
I
you
will.
down to 1 CP. That is a double 1. Always happens. Okay, so he's 3 wounds left.
Yep. And Graviton. So I take a mortal wound.
Take a mortal wound, yeah. And doesn't wound. Okay, so we'll put a little wound marker. He's down to 8 now. You can choose which one it was, front or back, because we didn't
back
actually
on.
allocate who was firing.
Yep.
Perfect. We've got some bolter shots now. So do you want to do these guys?
No, they're doing the banners. They
Banners,
can't.
yeah.
It's
So
literally just this Venom Crawler.
and
oh,
the berserkers, right?
yeah, and the
Okay.
Demon Prince.
And
It's
the
got
demon
War
prince.
Bolter.
Okay.
So let's do the Venom Crawler.
Okay.
He's
What's
going
the
to
target?
shoot that same Contemptor.
Into the same contemptor. Perfect.
Number of shots, 2 shots.
Just 2.
Hit on 4s,
One
One
hit.
hit. wound on a 3,
Wounds.
wound
A wound. -2.
goes to -1.
-1. So 4 up.
You can't die anyway.
Because I have 3 wounds left.
Yeah, not going to do
Ah, yes. True.
maximum
That's
2.
true, yeah.
So it's 1 damage.
Just 1 damage. So
He's
he's
left
down
on
to
2.
2. Okay.
Let's
You-
put that there.
I'll put it. Let's
Yeah.
put it now, live on camera, just because I don't want to forget later on. Okay, and then we've got some bolter shots from the berserkers
Yep.
and the warp bolter. So who are they going to fire at?
Let's do the bolt pistols first into the infiltrators.
Okay, fair enough.
Try and whittle them down a bit. These are hit on 3s, reroll on 1s though.
Okay.
So we'll hit.
And then 4s, 2 wounds. These are into the infiltrators, right?
Yeah, so just 2 wounds.
Just 2 wounds.
No
minus.
AP, but you are on cover as
Yeah,
well.
2 ups. Obviously,
Yeah.
1 gets wounded. Okay,
And-
and then the warp bolter to finish off your shooting phase.
Yep.
So I will put a 1 just there. And who's the target for the warp bolter? Are you going into the chaplain? No, because you can't again.
No,
Because
because
he's not the
infiltrators are
closest.
closer, yeah.
Yep.
I'm going to pop the shots at
Trying to remove the contemptor?
2 wounds left. I could do it.
Yeah, you might
So I
as
need
well,
to-
right?
Hit with both, wound with both.
Yeah, the problem is I don't degrade, so it's worth taking me out
True.
because I've got so many shots coming in from him.
Yeah. Let's go for it.
Okay,
So into Contemptor. Both hit.
both hits.
Strength 4. Only 1 wound.
1 wound.
-1, which goes to AP 0.
Okay, so 3 up. I knew that was going to
So
happen.
2
and
damage goes down to 1 damage.
Maybe is the time to reroll that. There's nothing else that can fire, right?
No.
So this means that he does survive for 1 more turn. So I'll take that.
Cool.
I'll give it to you. So
Uh,
that's the end of the shooting, right?
Yep.
Okay, so with that said, let's go into charges coming up next. Starting off on this side, we've got the Demon Prince going into Chaplain Hannibal.
Yep.
Basically can't fail, but he's going to roll to see how much he can move.
Then
He's
I'll
just going to
put him
move
there.
Okay. And then Berserkers are going to go into the Infiltrators. Can only fail on a double 1. That is a long charge as well.
Yep.
So we'll
Put that
move
there.
those later on. We've already put into combat the Disco Lords into that lonely sergeant there with his Thunder Hammer.
Yep.
And then this is the all-important one, Chris.
Yeah.
You do need a 9-inch charge to get into these Blade Guards here. So that is a 4. Rerolling because of the banner.
Yep.
That is
No.
a 4 again. So
I rolled a
the
9
gods-
for their charge.
Oh, that's going to be tasty. I can't wait for Dante. You know what Dante's weapon is? Damage 2. You know how many wounds Terminators still have for Chaos? 2. Okay, starting off the fight phase, we've got the Demon Prince going into Hannibal. And it's probably the best combat. I don't know why we're starting with this, but we've already decided. So let's see how this goes. Okay, so 10 attacks, is it?
Yeah, 10 attacks.
10 attacks.
4 base, +1 for
Tasty.
being Khorne,
Okay.
+1 for what you charge, +1 for normal, like Hateful Assault, +3 for
Okay.
Talons.
So,
Hit on 2s.
rerolling 1s, exploding on 6s.
Yep. Just the 2, unfortunately.
Yep. And then wounding on
Strength 7, so
some 7.
3s.
These 2 wounds.
That one is cocked horribly.
Okay,
So
so
3, 6, 7, 8. Khorne's number.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
5, 6,
I think that's it with that
7,
one, yeah?
8. Yep.
Okay. So now
Minus
here,
2 normally.
Armor Contempt coming into play a lot now because I do have the Armor Indomitors, which at this point I would now say I'm going on to the 3-up invulnerable save, but I don't need to do this just because your claws become -1, and that means that I have a 3-up. So here we go, 3-ups. Damage 2, right?
Yeah, damage 2.
Okay, so miss 3. That is 6 damage.
Yeah.
I do have a free reroll per turn, which I'm going to do now. I think I forgot to reroll the hit and the wound last turn, so sorry about that, guys. That is still a fail. This is 6 damage, right?
Yeah.
I'm actually going to use 1 CP to reroll another of these fail saves into a pass. So that is 4 damage, taking him down to 4 wounds remaining. Shall we do the Disco Lord next?
Yeah, can do.
Because what we'll do is we'll do all the attacks from the Berserkers off camera.
Yeah, just because there's a lot of them.
Yes.
So this is the chain blade first,
Okay.
and hits on 2s.
Yeah, I could probably remove that, but it's
those
quite
two
epic for him
explode.
to he's stopping the disco lord from coming forth.
Wounding on 2s.
Oh.
So that's 3 minus 2.
-2. Okay, so
four
4
ups.
ups. No, that's him dead
Yeah.
already. Okay. So what I'm going to do now, Chris, is I'm going to attack with my guy first.
Yeah.
So he's going to take some of those berserkers with him. So he's hitting on 3s. That's 3 hits, and he's wounding on 3s. So 3 wounds at -3, becoming -2 for armor of contempt. 5 ups. He's taken 2 with him. Okay, so 2 berserkers less. I'm happy with that. Let's start attacking back, and we'll catch you back for my saving throws. We're back, and these are all the wounds. I've lost count already, but basically it's all these berserkers going into these infiltrators. So -2, right?
No, it would be -1.
Okay,
So which goes down to AP 0.
so 3 ups.
Yep.
So already seen the change, but this is a bad roll.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's more than enough to kill them. So that is the first roll. And then we have already attacked with these guys.
Yep.
Chris passed me the amount of wounds I have, which I think was 10, right?
Yeah.
4, 8, 10.
So
Okay.
these are -1, but you get +1. So
Yep, so 3 ups
3's
again.
in here.
And he is just about dead as well. So
Excellent.
let's remove those guys. But before we do, I'm going to attack back with my chaplain. So he's got 4 attacks normally.
In case it makes a difference,
Yes.
these guys will pile into you as well.
Okay. Interesting. So I think I'm going to go into the berserkers then. Yeah, I think I'm going to go into the berserkers then, if you don't mind. So I've got
Yeah,
4 attacks, 1 for being charged, hitting on 2s, all hits, and then my strength is 6, so wounding on 3s. That is 4 wounds, Chris, at -1, which you no -2. Didn't I say?
No, you said -1.
-1. Okay.
So AP 0.
Yep.
I make
That's
them
all
all,
passed.
even if they're -2.
Perfect. So that's everything, right?
Uh,
I think that's the end of your turn.
Yep,
Can you
that's
confirm?
it.
Can you confirm?
Yep, that's the end of it.
Okay, let's count up some points.
Yeah.
And go on to my turn too. Okay, we're back. Movement over for the Blood Angels. Quite a big hit. Some key units being destroyed. But it's now or never for this turn. I really need to hit it back hard. So I'll take you through what's actually happened. In the command phase, I have given full rerolls by Dante to the units of Blade Guard just beside him. I've fallen back with my chaplain, but I might as well do canticles on him as well, some litanies on him. So I'll do, I'll buff him up. 3 up, that's a pass. And I will also, I'll put full rerolls anybody within 6 inches for next turn. There we go. So both passed this time.
So you just need to get a slap in
I
the
know,
face,
you did,
and that
you
got
did.
him angry enough.
Big wake up call. So basically, Mantle of Strength and the +2, the aura for all rerolls to hit within 6 inches. Movement wise, so these 2 Blade Guard units have now moved closer to these guys on this objective. Both of the Contempt have moved up and are now closer to this Demon Prince just because of the base, closer to him than the Berserker. So I've got some options there. We've got the Phobos, let's move this way. The Phobos just behind. Wisdom of the Ancient, again, being in play with this Contemptor, so I can reroll ones to wound from everything really close by. I'll move this guy down so I can get that as well on them. And then, as you can see on this flank, Dante and his 4 Vanguard veterans have moved up towards this big blob of Terminators, which I'm petrified of. So that's the end of my movements. I'm quickly going to do some shooting just because I know that they're going to go into that and I want to know what's happening with what damage they do. So Eradicators are going to go into the Disco Lords.
Cool.
They're hitting on 4s because they had to move up because I couldn't see him if not. So this is the Melter.
-1 anyway because of that.
That is very true. So I'm hitting on 4s here. Okay,
Excellent.
1 hit. This is the multi-melter, by the way. And it is a ward, so 1 goes through.
Cool. So it'd be what, -4, is it?
-4, yes, sir.
So it'd be 5 up even with the AP reduction.
Okay. Do you want to reroll that? I've got 4 more shots that come in. You want to reroll that? I would actually reroll my other hits, I'm going to be nice here because they have damage D6 plus 2.
Okay.
Whilst this one doesn't because it's not in half range.
Okay, in which case,
So-
I will wait.
D6 is the big 6.
God damn it.
Had to happen, right? And then the others hitting on 4s, re-rolling 1s. So that's 2 hits. And then 3s to wound. That is 1 wound. 5 up.
Come on.
Fails.
So-
Reroll.
Now I will, yeah.
Okay, fails anyway. So D6 plus 2. How many wounds does he have left?
6.
6. That is 2 plus 2 is 4. So he's got 2 left, right?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. So now I'm going to have a little think about and see if I can slay him or not. Because I know he's pretty good in combat. I remember in the intro you said he halves the damage.
Yeah, half damage.
Okay, so I don't want to get into combat with it. Okay, after having a think, I'm going to go... There's 2 wounds left, right?
2 wounds left.
So I'm going to go... these guys are going to fire into those 5 berserkers there.
Okay.
So 5 shots. Rerolling 1s because of my captain. So that's 2 hits. 1 automatically wounding, because it was a 6. And 1 minus 1, which really doesn't matter anymore.
Nope.
So 2 wounds. Both passed.
Where
Okay.
were those a second ago?
Where were those exactly? Okay, so next up, I'm going to put my Phobos captain into... I'll go into those berserkers, the nearest to him. So Quake Bolt's coming in place, so everything that goes into them will get a +1. And that is not a wound, because it is strength 4. Okay, let's move around here. I'm going to do... My first Contemptor is going to go all the Volkites into here.
Yep.
And the 2 missiles are going to go into your Disco Lords, because I need to. So, missiles first, hitting on 4s, 2 hits, wounding on 3s, 2 wounds. -2 becomes -1, so 3 up.
Ooh, nice.
Both
made.
passed. Okay, and then the Volkites, so we'll do 2 at a time, because I haven't got enough dice ready. So these were going into the Demon Prince.
Yeah.
Hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s. Strength 6, toughness 6, right?
Correct.
So 4s, re-rolling 1s. Okay. So that is 5 for now.
Cool.
And then Vincent repeats. Re-rolling 1s. So 3 misses. And 4s. Okay, so another 5. No mortal wounds, which is what I want. So do you want to roll those?
Yep. So AP 0.
Yep, so 3 ups.
Ah.
Oh, that is
That's
him
dead.
dead. Wow, I wasn't
Big time.
expecting that at all. Bye-bye, Mr. Demon Prince. See you later. You know when you're about to do something and you already know it's not the right decision. I'm going to split fire with my Contemptors. I should also put my 2 missiles into this Disco Lord just because I need to really kill him. He's on 2 wounds, but I'm going to split fire. I'm going to put all my Volkites into him, which are pretty brutal, but he does have a 2-up save, right?
Exactly.
So I need a lot more to wounds.
You only need 1 to go through, and that's it, though.
That's
it's
true.
like,
And then the 2 missiles are going to go into this Venom Crawler just because I'm making a bad mistake. You're probably shouting at the screen now, but this is how it is. So I'm hitting on 4s here against the Disco Lord with the Volkites, and I'm re-rolling 1s. Okay, so miss, 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 miss.
excellent.
Okay.
That's what I like.
And then strength 6, toughness 6, right?
Yeah.
So 4s to wound, re-rolling 1s. Re-rolling 1s.
Ooh.
2 mortal wounds! That means that he is slain. Doesn't blow up, right?
No, they don't blow up.
Oh, are you happy?
No, I'm not happy.
I'm happy. That was delightful. That's what you needed, delightful agonies. But it was delightful on my side. So, 2 missiles going into this Venom Crawler. Now, can the party carry on? That is 1 hit. No wounds. Okay, so party is stopped.
Excellent.
6 shots from here, so 3 and 3. I'm going to do both units at the same time into this unit of berserkers coming behind that ruin. So 6 shots, hitting on 3s, wounding on 4s. 4 at -1. Nothing I can do there. Actually, I should have actually measured, but it's a bit too late because I fired them all together.
-1 goes to AP 0.
Yep, so 3 ups.
2 more.
2 more slain. Okay, that is the end of my shooting? No, it isn't. I do have my powerful flank on this side. I'm going to do 1 melter shot from Dante. That is a hit. That is a wound. -4 becomes -3.
On the 5 either way.
D6 damage.
Well, +2
is dead.
Yep.
And then I'm going to do a crack grenade, which is a hit, isn't a wound. Okay, so 1 Terminator down. Let's quickly go into charges. I can't fail. These guys will be charging into... Shall I do both? No. I'll go into just the Terminators. They're in. Dante is in. And then moving on to this side, the 2 Blade Guard units are going to try and... Now, I could be... Can you actually measure, Chris? What do I need to get into those berserkers there?
I think that's going to be about an 8.
I need a 7.
7
would
which
make it a 6.
Yeah.
Wow. Do I risk it? I think it's... what is it? 3 left?
Yeah.
I'm actually going to risk it. Oh, I failed it. And there's no re-rolling there. Oh no. So these guys are going to go in. I knew I should have done it. That is it.
I was hoping for a double 1 there.
They've gone in.
That would have been amazing.
Okay. So sadly these guys are not in combat. Silly mistake there. You haven't got CP, so it's my reign to flow. Okay, let's go into combat. Okay, here we go. Starting on the left flank, just in front of Chris there, we have the Power Fist striking first, hitting on 4s, but re-rolling because of Chapter Master. So re-rolling these failed hits, and wounding on 2s. That is 3 at -3.
6.
Sorry?
That was 6.
6, yeah, at -3, which becomes -2. So 4 ups. That is 4 slain.
Yep.
Next up, we have my captain hitting on 4s, re-rolling, and wounding on 2s. 2 more wounds at -2, so -1, only 3 ups. That's another 1 slain. I like this. Okay, and then how many left?
I've got 2 left.
Okay, Dante's going to finish the unit off. So 6 attacks, 3, 4, 5, 6, +1 for charging, hitting on 2s. Oh, and wounding on 2s. Okay, so he's tired. I don't know why, but he is tired. -3 here. So -2. Yeah. They're slain.
No, there's still
no,
one left.
it's true. 4 ups, yeah.
Yeah.
That is very true. Okay, so 1 still alive. Let's go on to this side now. Blade Guard striking in there. So I've got 1, 2, and 3. 1 being the Sergeant, and then 1, 2, 3 for Shock Assaults. Hitting on 2s because of Quake Bolts. Wow. Wow.
Excellent.
And it could have had Quake Bolts there. And then 2s to wounds. Wow, what's going on? Only 5. This is not a good thing.
AP3 goes down to 2, right?
AP3 goes down to 2, yes sir.
So 5 ups.
So 3 are slain. Only 3 are slain. This is not a good thing. These Berserkers will be striking back twice.
Yeah.
Ouch. Okay, we're back. Dice in hand. You strike twice, right?
Yeah.
How many attacks do you have?
It's 4 each time, so 8
Okay,
total.
8 in total. Where are you going into?
So the first lot is going into Dante.
Into Dante, okay.
So hit on 4s. Only 2 hits.
Yep.
Wounding on 2s, I'm guessing.
Yes, toughness 2.
So -3.
Toughness 4, sorry.
Yeah.
So 4 ups. That is 1 goes through. So damage 2. And then 4 more attacks.
How many wounds do you have left?
I think it starts with 7.
So these will go into the Marines.
Into the Marines, okay.
Getting hit on 4s?
Death to the full temper?
No.
Because it's still unmodified.
2s? So that's 3 wounds.
Okay.
-3 goes to -2.
So 4 ups.
4 ups either way.
Oh my
That's
god.
3 of them.
3 dead.
I assume leaving Thunderhammer?
Yes, please. Okay, so that's him done on that side. You've also removed 2 wounds from Dante. Do you want me to check how many he has?
I'll put 2 here for now and we'll check it.
Okay, I've got him here. He's got 6 wounds.
So he's got
So
4
he's down to 4.
So basically I would have killed him if I'd fought him then.
Yeah, that's very true.
Okay, this is...
And these are all these
5
guys
here.
going into the Blade Guard.
So 16 attacks.
Okay.
Hit on 3s.
Is this twice?
This is the first lot.
Yes, but this twice, right?
So 1
Okay.
death and force everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And wounding on 3s.
Okay.
So 3, 6, 7, 8.
Okay. 4, 8. Minus?
-1.
So no minus, so 2 ups.
And 3 ups.
3 ups. 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, so
1
that's
dead.
1 dead.
Come on. Do twice as much as this lot. A lot of misses.
All the
That
misses.
is 3 6s.
Yep. And then again, looking for 3s. Okay, those. I'm just going to roll your dice. It's much quicker. So 3 ups.
Come on. Ah.
Wow, all saved. That means that 2 of them are still there. I will remove. This is actually the sergeant of one of them, so he's there, and this guy goes back there. Okay.
Sure, you just cheated somehow there.
Yes, I mean, I did that really quickly, so you didn't see what was happening. A bit of wizardry there.
Yep.
You do need to do a leadership test.
Yeah. So I'm leadership 9, I believe, and 7 have died this turn.
Okay. So 1 or 2.
No problem.
Oh, it does stay in combat, but I do strike first, so it's a bit of a mismatch.
Do you need to do morale?
How many have I lost?
3 died at least.
3. I had 4 in that unit only, so it's fine, right? My leadership is 9.
So yeah,
so it's
fine.
Yeah. Okay, so that is the end of a turn. A lot of death in both sides. Let's go on to turn 3. And we're back. Movement over for the World Eaters on this turn 3. Not a lot happening, but some key moments. So, these Berserkers have stayed put. This unit of 3, we also did a leadership test off camera because you could fail it on a 5 or 6. It didn't fail it. These 3 have now moved up with the whole 3 other vehicles. So the Venom Crawler and the 2 Contemptors ready to smash face with their fists, moving up towards my lines. This unit has stayed put on this objective because objectives are now crucial in the game, especially on turn 3. This Rhino is parked now on this objective, and on this side, sadly for you Khorne fans, the Terminator has fallen back. You have lost the war already, sir, by doing that. And the Venom Crawler has now moved up and has got his sights onto Dante.
Yep, he's ready to go.
So, with that said, we're going to go straight on to shooting.
Yeah.
What's going to start that off?
We're going to start off with that trusty Rhino.
Okay.
He's going to shoot everything he's got into that one little jump pack marine.
Perfect.
Havoc launcher. 1 shot. Excellent. He hits.
25, so wounding on 3s.
He wounds.
You minus.
I believe it's -1.
That's a pass.
Save either way.
Mm-hmm.
And 2 shots from the combi bolter. 1 hit.
Okay.
1
1
wound.
wound.
AP 0 though.
That's a pass.
Cool. So then we got 6 marines here.
Okay. All firing into Dante or
No, they're all going to go into the
lone marine.
Yep.
Okay.
So I'm going to do 10 bolters and then a crack grenade as well, actually.
Okay, perfect.
So let's do crack grenade first.
Mm-hmm.
Hits. Wounds and a 5.
And wounds on a 5.
I believe it is -2 a crack grenade.
That is a pass there because
fine,
I've got my invulnerable save.
Plus the bolter shots.
Okay. Wounding on
rapid
4s. And
3.
3 2-ups, right?
Yeah. No AP.
All passed as well. So he
God
is
damn it.
resilient. He's not coming down. He's proving himself worthy beside Commander Dante. What else have we got?
So let's go over here. So we're going to put the
3 pistols. Do you want to before you forget that?
Yeah, let's do,
So do those 5 and those 3 before you forget.
so the 5 in combat.
Okay. 1 hit. They're very tired.
Nope.
They're very tired. And then you've got 3 more pistols who can go into those Blade Guardian Defied. 1 hit.
Nope.
No wounds. Okay. So they just
They're
want
too close. They want to punch things.
Yeah, they want to sink their chained axe teeth into them. Okay.
So let's start with the Venom Crawler. And he's going to go for the 1 wound contemptor.
Okay, trying to finish him off. Number of shots. 6 shots. Hitting on 4s.
No rerolls though, because I didn't declare Demon Forge.
That's 3. And wounding on 3s.
Just 1?
Just 1.
Which would be -1 because of the reduction.
Okay, so 4 up. Oh.
Oh.
Yes, he lives. This is incredible. This means that one of those contemptors need to fire into him now.
Yep. So we'll do the front one first. He's going to put the
Plasma?
plasma in as well, but there's no point overcharging.
Okay.
So he's going to do las cannon and plasma into
Okay,
it. So.
plasma first.
Yep, plasma first. Both
2
hit.
shots. 2 hits, sorry. 1 wound, yeah.
-3 goes down to -2, so 5 up either way.
5 up. Oh, 2 lance cannons. Come on, fail them. That's 1 miss. And that is a fail. Do you want to reroll? I'm just warning you, a 1 is always a fail. When you reroll, 1 is always a fail. Okay, he's out of CP, and it's a 2 hits.
It wasn't a 1 though. Technically right.
That is very true. Okay, but you still failed. This means that now the third model, the other contemptor, needs to go into him.
Yeah, las cannon will go there, and I think his plasma is going to be at range.
Is it 12 inches or 18?
I think it's 18.
Yeah, I think he's in then.
Yeah.
18 is definitely in there.
Let's go over there.
Yeah, do you quickly want to check? I've got.
Let's do las cannon first, then we'll see
see
if
if
it
it goes. Okay.
Like, if it's in range, you go him, and if it's not in range, it goes.
We'll go into the blade cards. Okay.
So las cannons.
2
Both
hits.
Las cannons.
2
Both
wounds.
Double 6. Come on.
5 ups. Come on.
Don't do it.
For Dante.
Oh.
So does he explode? No, he doesn't. Okay, so I think it was this one. Yeah. That's the wounded one. So we move that one from there. That's taken a lot of rolling. I was quite scared of that happening. So that's all you're shooting?
We've got that venom core left.
Okay.
Who's going to go into Dante?
Going to Dante?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Number of shots. 5
It's
shots.
5. Okay. Hitting on 5s because -1 to hit Dante always.
No problem.
Then he attacks. And that is 3 hits. Nice. Choose to wound?
Yep.
That is 2 wounds.
-2 goes to -1.
I do have a 2-up save.
So you got 3
So
up.
3 ups. 1 goes through. D3 damage.
2
is 2. Okay, so he's down to 2, I believe.
Yep, 2 left.
Okay.
Happy Khorne time then.
Yes.
So he's going to charge both of them.
On that side.
Yep.
Okay. So, just about. Can you get into Dante?
Yeah, still in 3,
still
so
within
2 inch.
A bit of a fright there.
Still put there.
It's good that you moved him quite close. Okay, what else have we got
These
here?
berserkers are going to charge the blade guard.
This unit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Got to do it. The
These
7.
Yeah, they're in, definitely.
So they will come over this way.
Okay, what else have we got? Now, I don't think you can move, right?
I don't think so.
Because you'll get a -2 for moving over that
Yeah,
base.
true. So yeah, actually can't get in there.
You can't because you need the 13 from what I've seen.
Yeah.
You can't move this way either because there's a wall there.
Yeah. So that is it for charging.
That is it for charging. Okay, let's get some dice and go into combat. Yay! Starting off the fight phase, we've got these 3 berserkers trying to take these down, these 3 blade guard down. We're basically going with all their attacks, double their attacks, because he probably needs these. So is it 4 attacks each?
4 attacks for the first lot, only 3 attacks for the second lot.
Okay.
So they don't get the bonus.
Yeah, this is the mistake a lot of people do. Whoa. That is a lot of 1s and 2s. Sorry to say, but you do have a lot of 6s. So 2, 3.
That was a 6.
Yeah. 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow. Crazy.
So it means only missed 3 in total,
Yes.
even after all those 1s.
That was much better. So 3s to wound.
Yep. That many -1, so you still get your 3 ups.
So 3 ups, yeah.
So gone. All 1s and 2s gone. Yeah, like that one.
Okay, so that is 1 dead and 1s on 2 wounds. So 1s on 2
1
wounds.
There's another one there.
Okay, so 1's still alive, right?
Yeah.
2's still alive.
2 still alive.
Okay. So he's gone. He's down to 1 wound. Okay, and then we've got the other side. We've got the venom crawler going into.
I put the 5 claws into Dante and the 2 tendrils into Lone Marine.
Okay.
So into Dante, hit on 5s, alright?
Okay.
Wounding on 2s, that's a wound.
-3. So -2, so 4 up.
That's the 3.
Is it a 3?
It's the 3.
Oh no!
He's
so
dead.
He's dead, but he does get the option to use an epic deed once for free.
Yep.
And I'm going to use till death. What's it called?
Only in death
Only
duty
in death does duty ends. So
she might do my other attacks first. So.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, you do.
So let's kill the other guy. So those both hit.
Okay.
3 to wound, 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
-2.
Yeah. Into my storm shield.
Yeah, so 4
4 ups. He's dead. Damage 2, right?
Correct.
Okay. So Dante now has his 6 attacks. I'm actually going to check because he's also got charged. So I believe now it's 8 attacks in total. So 6 attacks, 1 for being charged and 1 for the super doctrine. So 2, 4, 6, 8.
Yeah, it's turn 3 already.
Yep. Hitting on 2s. 1 miss. And strength is 7. So
Type of 7, so 4s,
4's 2 wounds.
2 3s, because you're Blood Angel.
No, but only when I charge.
Ah, okay.
So only 3.
3, cool. AP.
I'm +3 strength, so strength 7, yeah.
AP.
AP -3, which becomes -2.
So 5s either way.
Okay, that's 6 damage.
Cool. So that puts him down to 4.
Okay.
And then the end of the phase, because he's killed something, he goes up a
gets-
wound, so it'd be on 5.
Perfect. So it's my turn to strike then,
Correct.
before you. So these guys first are going to go into here.
You sure you don't go for the other ones?
No, thank
I
you.
can't convince you.
So they've got 3 attacks each. One of them is the sergeant, and then I've got 1 attack more for being a Blood Angel. So I'm hitting. Oh, do I still hit on 2s? Let me quickly check that because they were quake bolted. Let me check. Okay. So sadly, it's till the end of the turn. So this is a new turn. So I'm hitting on 3s here, and that is 4 misses sadly. And here we go. Wounding on 2s. 3s. Okay, another 2 misses there. So -4 this time, which becomes -3, so 6 ups. 3 dead. Okay, so you would strike back. I'll let you get them dice whilst I start preparing for these guys here.
Yep, go.
Because we might as well. So that's 3, 3, 1 for the sergeant, and then an extra for Blood Angels. Hitting on 3s. Okay, not doing this right. And wounding on 3s. 2 at -4, so 6 ups. 3 6 ups.
3.
3 6 ups, yeah. So that's this unit wiped out.
Yep.
And you get to strike back here.
So no one charged that turn
No.
there, so just 5 attacks each time.
Okay.
So I might as well do them both
Yeah, you
together.
might as well, yeah, because that's the sequence ending.
So
And
hit on 3s, 2 extra ones.
okay. And 3's to 1. Okay, minus
1, so
so 3 ups. That is 1 dead and 1's down to 2 wounds remaining. So I'll leave it on the sergeant there. That's it, right?
yeah,
I think
I've
that
got
finished
a
off the
morale
turn.
test here. So I'm
Ooh.
leadership 8.
Okay,
I'm fine.
fine. And no morale on my side.
We'll stay in combat.
No, so I think that's it. I think this is the end of your turn. Again, let's count up some points and see where we stand. Okay, we are back, and it's getting quite difficult for the Blood Angel. I think you're 20 points ahead, or 16 at this
Somewhere,
point. So I'm going to try and get as many points as I can. I'm going to try and get Stranglehold, which I haven't been able to get in any turn. Grind them down is quite tough as well. I need to kill 4 units, I believe, to get it. So it is possible, but it's going to be quite tough.
So you need to kill 3 more because you killed the unit of Berserkers in my
That's
turn.
right. So 3 to get it. Okay,
Yeah.
so it's even a bit more possible then. Okay, so movement-wise, I've put these Eradicators into Melter range, so they get the +4. I have moved my Volkite Contemptor and the Captain shuffled up. I am going to use my CP already for Wisdom of the Ancient. It is sad that I'm always using my CP for that. It's not very Blood Angel-y, but we are in a good position to use it, so I think it makes sense to do so. My Chaplain has moved up towards this objective here. These guys have stayed put to be on this one, and yeah, we're ready to go. Blade Guard moving up, trying to finish off anything that needs to be finished off if needed, and then this Blade Guard that was in combat has now fallen back just because I don't want to be killed by them before I actually charge with something else. So yeah, let's get straight stuck in. These guys are going to do 2 bolt shots into these Space Marines here. Hitting on 3s, 1 hits, 1 wound, -1, -2 actually.
So back to -1.
That is a pass. We're going to go with the melters now. Everything is going to fire into this Contemptor here. So, everything going to go into there.
Oh, he's
The
thinking
problem
about
is,
it.
I don't want to split fire because I lose so many shots, but I think it's maybe the chance to do it. I think I'm going to have to do it. So, hate doing this. No, I'm going to shoot everything into this Contemptor here.
Yeah.
So 4 shots. I have moved, but I am re-rolling 1s. This is the multi-melter, by the way. And I am wounding on 3s. Wow.
Reroll 1s for wisdom?
Reroll
Or?
1s for wisdom, yeah. That is 1 wound, okay.
So 5 up.
5 up, yes, sir. which is a pass as well. And then we've got the 4 melter shots, hitting on 4s. That is all hits. Wounding on 3s, reroll. Ooh, all wounds. Okay.
I brought 2 dice with me.
5 ups, Chris.
No problem.
No, so it's 4 plus d6 each, so he's dead. And that only would be 369 because of -1.
Yeah.
So does he explode?
No.
No, it doesn't. So say okay. So that contempt is dead. A bit of a hurrah there. We've got 10 shots coming in hot into these berserkers here. So let's get some dice. That's 5 and 5. Hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s. 2 misses.
6 is auto.
6 is auto wound, yeah.
Good thing I remember your rules.
Yeah. And then 2 more. So 5, no minus on these.
Cool. So 3s, 1.
1 is dead. Okay. Fair enough.
Leave the champion.
And then I'm going to use my... Anything else I can fire? Let me fire the 4 shots from the chaplain, trying to finish him off. So, hitting on 3s with 1 reroll. So 1 hit. And 1 wound. -1, ignored, so 3 up. That's him dead. Okay, that's a good thing. Because next up, I'm going to do the Phobos Captain with his quick bolt into this Venom Crawler here. That is a hit, so that he's quick bolted, and then wounding on 5s doesn't wound. Okay, what to do next? Now, this is the problem I'm probably going to have a little think about, because if I remove this unit from this objective, it means that I do get Stranglehold, and I get grind them down as well. But I do have the firepower to remove some more things here, which would be very good. So let me have a little think about it. I'm back. I've made my decision. I'm going to go everything into here because, like Chris said, it is a 6-point swing, and I need it at this point as well. So I'm going to make the most of it. I'm going to put my Volkites and my 2 missiles into there, and then hope for the best. And maybe these Blade Guard can take him out. We shall see. Anyway, so 16 shots from the Volkites. How many guys is it there?
8.
8. So I still get the minimum of 3 for the missiles at least. Do I have to do it first? No, because I'm shooting everything at the same time, right?
So, do you need help there, Pardo?
Yes, I need 1 more dice in my hand, please. Okay, I'm hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s. Okay, so 2 misses.
That's not a bad start.
And then I'm wounding on 3s, re-rolling 1s as well. Oh, that is bad. Okay, it's good that I'm re-rolling these 1s. Okay, it's for 4 2s. Didn't want that. Okay, so 1 dead. And 2, 4, 6, 8, 3 up saves. You're going to use your dice?
Of course.
Okay. It's a shame. I wanted more mortal wounds, but hasn't been my day. Oh, so that's just 1 dead, right?
Yeah, from the mortal wound.
Wow. Okay. And then 2d6 is 6 shots. Sorry, that would be a 3.
No, 6. It's 2d6.
It's 2 missiles, is it?
Is it 2 missiles?
It's 2. No, it's 2d6. Yeah, it's 2d6 because it's 2 shots or 2d6.
Yeah.
So 6 shots. 6. Okay, hitting on 3s. No rolls. And wounding on 4s. 3 wounds.
No AP, I'm guessing.
Nope.
Saved
all saved. Okay, so that
morale's not even a problem.
That hasn't gone to plan. Lastly, I'm going to charge with these guys into this Venom Crawler. So they're in. Doink, doink. And let's go straight in. So they've got 3 attacks each, 1 being the Sergeant, 1 for Shock Assault, and 1 for being a Blood Angel. Did I shoot? I shot into it, yeah. So hitting on 2s, and wounding on Strength 5, so wounding on 4s.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not bad. So -4, so straight onto your 5 ups. 2, 4, 6, 7 wounds. 5 ups. Chris, do you want to roll here in the middle?
Yep, can do.
Ah, cheeky. 2, 4, 6, 8.
That's enough to kill him though.
Oh, nearly. Okay, does he explode and take some more mortal wounds with him? No, he doesn't. Okay, so that's the Venom Crawler removed from play. Sadly, it's not enough. I can't believe these guys. This is what happens with Vault guys. Sometimes they are like, wow, this is broken. Suddenly it's like, oh, I don't know why I'm paying for them.
You grind them down anyway.
I do get grind them down. So
that's something.
It's something. Okay, let's go on to turn 4 then. Turn 4, what a game we have here. Decisive turn here for Chris. He needs to get as many deaths as possible. So here we go. Let's go straight in. Contemptor moving up, so he can't fail that charge onto these Blade Guard. The Venom Crawler, Mr. What do you call them? Spider Babies. That's what it was. TC calls them Spider Babies. Has moved up towards the Chaplain on this side. These guys have stayed put because they do get line of sight onto these Eradicators. So that means they will be double shooting 14 shots each, which is great. And then in the very back here, don't think we'll get line of sight. We've got the Terminator advancing up and hiding still behind that ruin.
Yep.
So straight on to shooting. Let's do this quickly as possible.
So we'll start with the Rhino at the back.
Okay.
He's putting all his shots into the Chaplain.
Perfect.
So Havoc Launcher, 5
5
shots.
shots. Good starts.
In on 3s.
Okay, and toughness is 5, so 4 is 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
2 wounds. 2 up saves. 2 passes.
2 Boltgun shots.
1 hits.
Doesn't wound.
Doesn't wound. And then we've got the Venom Crawler.
Yep, Venom Crawler.
Demon Forge. Can I use it already?
No, I'm going to leave the Venom Crawler for now.
Okay.
So let's do the...
Contemptor.
No, we'll do those Marines.
Okay. And they're going into the Eradicators, you said, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So, hit on 3s.
Oh, good starts. Wounding on 5s, though. So what's that?
5.
5 wounds. Okay, not bad.
No AP.
Saves.
So.
That means that 1 is slain. So I
He's
will
actually
take
wounded,
it.
there.
Yeah, one of them was wounded. So I will take him off and put 2 wounds on him.
That's a good start.
Good start. Okay, what else? We've got the Contemptor, right?
Yeah, Contemptor. He's going to put the Plasma into here.
Yep, good choice.
Overcharging.
Yep.
Las Cannon will go into here.
Into the Contemptor. Okay.
Really No, Las Cannon into the Eradicators.
Into the Eradicators as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Las Cannon. 1 hit. Wounds.
1 wound. 5 up.
Yeah.
5 up still. Yeah, crazy. Nope. So D6 damage is a
It's 5.
5. Okay, so this
kill him.
is dead. Just the sergeant now left. Okay, and then we've got the Plasma Blaster.
Yep.
One
I'd take
hit.
a mortal wound.
Yep. And
Wounds at least.
Wounds, yes. So
Minus 3 or 4, I think it was. So
4 up. He's dead.
Yep.
Blink. And
he
he's
goes
down to
7.
7.
He
Okay.
took a mortal wound earlier as well.
Perfect.
So now's the Venom Crawler.
Okay.
What's
What's the target?
He's going to charge a Chaplain, so I'm not worried about that.
Okay. You want to finish him off, or do you want to go
I
for
think
the...
it's more important to kill him.
Okay. So into the Eradicator.
Yep.
Number of shots. Are you Demon Forging?
No, I'm going to save the combat.
Okay.
So 3 shots.
Mm-hmm.
1 hit.
You do need to fire through
Actually,
that. Yeah. So it's no
No
hits.
hits. Cool.
And that is the end of the shooting phase.
Yeah.
So charges. He's thinking you do want to go into the objective, don't you?
Yeah, so 6 will be enough to
Move in there.
come in there.
Yeah.
And Spider Baby. 10.
He's definitely in. Okay, so let's count up some dice and get into combat. Straight on to combat with the Contemptor starting it all off. 5 attacks, hitting on 3s, wounding on 2s. Okay, so 2 misses, wounding on 2s.
Come on.
Okay, so 50-50 chance,
Yep.
1 does survive. 1 does survive. So he is removed from play and he survives.
I will.
Plunk, move on. Okay.
You want to tag you? Yeah, I might as well tag you.
I'm going to tag you if not anyway, so
Yeah, but it means you got to charge me.
that's true. And then we've got the Venom Crawler just behind this rock formation there.
I've spent my CP already for Demon
Spend your
Forge.
CP for Demon Forge.
Hit on 4s. Be one.
All hits. Wounding on
3s.
3s. Rerolling. Okay,
So it's
so that
4.
is 4.
Minus 2 goes down to.
So
Do you want to do your Armour
I'm going to
Indomitus?
do Armour Indomitus then, yeah.
Yeah.
So 3 ups. And I
that's-
have a free reroll,
Yeah.
which is not a fail.
That puts him down to 1.
Okay.
He's got his tendril attacks.
Oh no.
Oh.
Both failed.
1 hit.
1 hit.
Strength 6.
1 wound. 3 up
Minus-
save. Da-da-da-da. dun, dun, the SN symbol there, just to add insult to injury. So that is the end of your attacks.
Yeah.
I'll do my attacks. How many wounds does he have left?
I've got 6 left.
Okay, so he's got 4 attacks. He's been charged, and it is a blood angel. He did do his. Did he? Yeah, last turn. Yeah, I passed both, right?
I don't think you did them.
Do you mind if I do them? Okay, so obviously I would make him Superman basically, which is a pass. And what would I have done before? So I can basically reroll all hits in combat, or get a +2 charge. I would have gone for the reroll all hits, which is a pass.
Cool.
So thank you very much.
Right.
This is the end of your Venom Crawler now. Hitting on 2s, all hits, and I was about to say exploding hits like a space wolf, and then I'm wounding on 5s, I believe. So that is only 1 wound.
-1 still?
-1.
-2
-2 because of the Assault Doctrine.
So back to -1, so 4 up. He's fine.
It's a pass.
Was that's the end of my Venom Crawler, I think you said?
I'm still alive and I am objective secured, which is a
Yeah.
good thing there. So let's see what this guy can do. So he's got 4 attacks, +1 for being a Blood Angel, has been charged as well, right?
3
Yes.
base, doesn't he?
So, no, he's got 4 because he's a sergeant. 1 for being charged and 1 for Blood Angel, yeah.
Nasty.
DC hates this. When I tell him the stats of this, he hates it. You're going to get 3 attacks each.
A Demon Prince basic has 4 attacks.
I know.
How ridiculous
It's
is
bad. Hitting on 3s. Okay, bad starts. Wounding on 5s? Yes. So 1 wound.
it? -4, so onto his 5 up.
Okay, damage 2 becomes damage 1. So he's down to 6, right?
Yep.
Okay, so that is the end of the turn. Let's count up some points. How many units have you killed this turn? 1? None, right?
I killed the Blade Guard here.
1 Blade Guard, so I need to kill 2. I'm in a good position. I am in a good position. Okay, here we go. We both have cheeky smiles because this is a cracking game.
Yeah.
It's as close as it's going to be, and it's going to go down to the wire in last turn. So he's already moving there. As you can see, I've fallen back with this Blade Guard just because I do need to remove him from play. I've stayed with Chaplain Hannibal, who has been a beast this game, at least surviving. Hasn't been hard hitting, but he is doing really, really well. So I've stayed put because I do have chances of surviving and could hit him back. And then what I've done is I've shuffled now onto this objective with some other key things I could do so. So we're going to go straight onto shooting, and I'll explain what I need to do. I need to remove him. I need to remove these guys now this time round, and I need to survive and then hit him back. So a lot to do, but let's see what I can actually take out of this turn. Wisdom of the Ancients again coming in play. Sorry guys, but it's very important for me to reroll as many wounds as I can. So we're going to start off with the Melter shots. Going into my Contemptor, your Contemptor.
No, your Contemptor, you're so right.
I'm hitting on 3s. I obviously needed to get that 2, which I can't even reroll. And then I'm wounding on 3s. Rerolling 1s. Wow,
Hey!
no! This is a bad thing, see? This is a bad start. Okay, next up, I'm going to go him into the Contemptor. It's a hit. Isn't a wound. Ouch. Didn't need to do that. Absolve a pistol into Mr. Venom Crawler. It's a hit. It isn't a wound. 5 shots, 10 shots going into him. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hitting on 3s. No rerolls.
No 6s either.
Kisses. Okay, so I've gassed out basically. 1 wound only. Is it a pass?
2.
It's a 2. So it's a wound. So he's down to
5.
5. Okay, so I really need to take him out now.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to have to put the Volkites into here, hope for the best, and put the 2 missiles into there. It's now or never, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I'm hitting on 3s. 2 hits. I'm wounding on 3s. 2 wounds. -2, down to -1. Failed 1. No CP.
Oh, so a 6 and he's dead.
6 and he's dead.
Oh. I'd call that cocked.
You want me to reroll?
I don't want you to, but it is cocked.
It is cocked. Okay. So
Oh. Ah!
He shouldn't have let me to do that. He is dead. Wow,
Well,
crazy.
so you were the 6.
Oh
Yeah.
my god. So is he wounded? No, right? So he takes.
Yes, he took a wound earlier.
He took a wound. Okay,
Yeah.
so he's down to 2. So down to 1. Contemptor down to 8. And Mr. Phobos
Takes the big 3.
So down to 3.
And I think that
I think
Eradicator is going to be in as well.
I think so. 6 inches?
Yep, easy.
Yeah, just about. So
Come
G3.
on, give me the big 3.
No. Okay, down to 1. So
that is big.
So yeah, thanks for letting me reroll that. That's very kind of you. 16 shots coming in now. This is the icing on the cake if I do make them disappear this time. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16.
That's right, because the Venom Core is getting ready. He's finished
He's
chewing
ready
on
to
Dante
munch,
now.
right? Oh,
So now
okay.
he's going to chew on
I
Hannibal.
can see a lot of 6s already. Hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s. I wish that those were all the 6s I needed. 2 misses.
That is... I know, it's to wound roll, isn't it?
Yes, it's
I was
to
getting
wound
ahead of
roll,
myself as well.
No, no, no.
I was like, that might be the unit.
I need those 6s now.
Get it? That's better.
Oh no. Ah. So wounding on 3s. So that is 1 more dead and that amount of saves.
So,
3 ups.
come on.
Oh no, that's another 2 only. Not enough to even get a leadership test on
Nope.
them. So that is the end of my turn. We go straight on to combat with your Venom Crawler.
Come on.
Chaplain Hannibal, new debut, can he be a boss and survive this? Hitting on 4s.
1 hit.
1 hit. Wounding on 3s.
That's a wound.
Wounds.
Minus
Okay.
2 goes down to?
4 up. I do get a free reroll on this. That's
Ooh.
a pass.
Soul Flare Tendrils.
1 hit. Don't do this to me.
That's a wound on a 5.
That's a wound.
Minus 2, so it goes down to minus 1.
3 up. Come on.
Oh, ah!
Wow. Let's do this. Can I kill him? This would be amazing. So, I've got 4 attacks, plus 1 for being a Blood Angel. No charges this time.
Nope.
So it's just 5 attacks. Hitting on 2s. 1 miss. Wounding on 5s, I believe. That is only 1 wound. Not enough, but I do survive again. It goes through. Damage is
No, is
2.
it AP 1? 2 because of the...
Yeah, because we're in the fight. Yeah.
That puts it down to 4 wounds, which he'd heal up to 5,
Okay.
being my turn.
Okay, so let's count up some points, see where we stand, and we are going into the last turn. Okay, so I've done something wrong again, and I forgot that off camera. Yeah, I'll touch it. I'll touch it.
The bad man.
Off camera, I did Mancha of Strength, meaning that the damage is 3, so he's down to 3 wounds, the Venom Crawler, and I keep forgetting about 1 reroll to hit and 2 wound for free as well. So we're basically going to do that now. And the other thing is that I do also get an extra attack, which we're also going to do now.
Yeah.
So first of all, we're going to go into the extra attack. So one of them was I need to hit with this one first. So I'm hitting on 2s, which is a hit. This one I can re-roll, which was one of the fails, which is a hit.
Yeah.
Now, I wound on 4s this time, which I didn't get any, but I wound on 4s. I don't get, and I can re-roll one of these, which I don't.
Cool.
So now we've done it right. He does survive, which is a bit of a shame.
Down to 3, which
Down
means
to
it goes
3.
up to 4, being on my
Yes,
turn.
exactly.
Yeah.
So now we're going to go into your turn. Yeah. Now we're doing probably. Okay, we are back. We've counted the points. Chris is in the lead by 20 at this point, I believe, and he still hasn't added the banner. So it's basically impossible to me to actually win this. But look, we're in a very cool, epic moment here where Hannibal is still alive. So we're going to try and finish that off, then count the points, then count up my points and have a final score to finish the game off. So movement-wise, obviously the Marines are going to stay put. The Marines are going to stay put because they're in a good position. Rhino staying put. Those Marines are staying put. I'm so happy to have Chaos Space Marines now in this army and not just Berserkers running forward.
He'll move around.
And then get an extra charge there, right?
Yeah. So it'll be a 5-inch charge.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can he survive again? So we're going to go into shooting. Obviously, that being a vehicle can attack into Hannibal himself.
Yep.
He
And
spent a
Demon
CP,
Forging.
Demon Forge in play.
Yep.
Number of shots.
Oh,
6 shots. Great starts. Hitting on 4s, re-rolling.
Yep. I'm just checking. So he's on middle bracket, so we strength 5, 6,
Different strengths,
7.
right?
So
Okay.
he's still strength 7 though. So
Okay.
yeah, so hit on 4s because it's an assault weapon.
Yep.
There's a full house.
Okay.
Wounding on 3s. Reroll.
Reroll.
It's 5 wounds.
5 wounds.
Goes down to -1.
So -1, so 3 ups.
Yeah.
With 1 reroll, doesn't really matter. Hannibal is finally slain. That would be the end of your turn.
Basically.
So what we're going to do is we're going to on camera now score what I would get. So I'm holding 2, so I would get 8 points. And
you scored the end of your turn technically, but it doesn't
yes,
really
but
matter.
there wouldn't be anything. I don't think I can advance. I could maybe advance, but they would drag behind and maybe not get the extra because you are holding 3 anyway, so it wouldn't score me more.
Yeah.
And you do have 2 monstrosity of units still on that stuff. So basically, I could probably kill that Venom Crawler with these Contemptor and this Eradicator. Score another 2 points there for Bring It Down.
Yeah.
Grind them down. I wouldn't be able to get unless I kill that Terminator. So you probably see the score right about here now. And yeah, we'll talk about it all in the end of game conclusion. So there we have it, the end of the game and a win to the World Eaters. There's something inside of me that is joyful about this moment because I do like World Eaters. If I had to choose a Chaos faction, I think it would be World Eaters.
That's a lie. You choose Iron Warriors.
No.
You love Iron Warriors.
Definitely not.
You do.
No. I like Iron Warriors.
Loyalist Iron Warriors.
Yeah, Loyalist Iron Warriors. That's exactly that. And the Horus Heresy. Anyway, so brilliant game. 5 turns of brutal combat, brutal shooting. And yeah, it's been a hell of a game and we've really enjoyed it here. Hope you guys at home have enjoyed it as much. Now, first thing we're going to talk about is Armour of Contempt. So we talked about it in the introduction. Big change. Obviously, I said with my list, it didn't come into factor that much because my most important units had Storm Shields and Storm Shields have taken a bit of a nerf because of it. But on the World Eater side, we have seen it in play a lot. Which is a good thing, right?
That's the thing. It's, the Imperial Volkites are good turn 1 because of the AP.
Yes.
Now you don't get that. It's huge.
No, I even took off my, what is it called? My Warlord trait, which is Storm of Fire. Because now it's like 60% of armies are going to get Armour of Contempt, meaning that those extra AP in the later turns really won't make much difference or won't make a difference at all. So we have seen it in play, and like many other people are saying, I think that it's going to help out the weaker armies a lot. As we can see, my army was quite competitive or a quite good Blood Angel list, and I've lost. Because apart from Chris, you've played it really well.
I'm just the superior player.
You are the superior player. Let's talk about the game now. We'll start with the losers, the Blood Angels. So I really needed turn 1, like I stated before that roll-off. I could have killed a couple of decent units turn 1. I could have started getting Stranglehold because when both players have Stranglehold and it's a 6 objective mission, it's very important because once you get onto those objectives, even I went onto my 3 objectives on my turn 1, but obviously I'm not getting Stranglehold because he has 3 as well. So it's very important. I think it was very important roll-off to start off with. Apart from that, I think I've done a couple of mistakes where I've forgotten to re-roll with my Chaplain. But then again, I can't complain because Hannibal has been a boss. He's survived till turn 5. Onslaught of attacks from a Demon Prince, from a Venom Crawler, shooting towards him as well, and he's just about died at the very end.
Now that Venom Crawler's eaten both Dante and Hannibal.
Yeah, what a boss. Amazing stuff from him. Shame I didn't kill those Terminators on that side, and I think there was a turn where I rolled really poorly against some Berserkers. I just failed a lot of hits, failed a lot of wounds, and things like that changed the game slightly. But it was Stranglehold at the end. I didn't get any points for Stranglehold, and it was just, I think the World Eaters and Chris played it really well. Would you have changed anything?
No, I can think of between the Storm Shields and Armour Contempt.
Yeah.
The Berserker's chain axes weren't as effective as they normally are.
Yes.
I said you need that extra AP from the.
You noticed it.
Stratagem,
normally you would just rinse through units.
Yeah.
Now it wasn't that much, and at the same time, I do have Storm Shields, which I'm so sad about. That I really do think that they could have still put Armour of Contempt in with the Storm Shields, just because you're paying for the Storm Shields. Storm Shields did go up in points in the latest, what's it called, the book, the chapter compendium. Yeah, they did go up in points.
You might see a points drop on them again now.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I wonder, they do need to now relook at Storm Shields and see where they can take them. Maybe give them a -1 damage and stuff like that, and increase the points, because that is a very good rule to have. But right now it's pointless, because as you saw at one point, my Lightning Claws Vanguard Veterans without a Storm Shield had the same save as my 2-up Storm Shield Power Fist guy.
Exactly. But when you're against AP 0, that's when Storm Shields shine.
But there's no AP 0 in this 40k universe anymore.
I mean, look at all my Boltguns.
Yeah, it just doesn't exist anymore. It's very, very rare to have something with no AP.
I think just Boltguns in this, from my side of the table anyway.
You're just paying for those. I still think that you can have like maybe 1 or 2, just in case you get hit by a melter or something like that. But apart from that, Blade Guard, which was a very, very important unit for Space Marines, have now been nerfed, because basically you're paying for something that isn't as resilient as other units are. I think instead of having instead of having Storm Shields, I would just put plasma pistols on the Vanguard Veterans and have a bit of output with the shooting.
Is Blade Guard and that they're not so much got nerfed, it's just everyone else got slightly more resilient.
Yes,
go with them.
Exactly.
So they're
points
still
wise,
just as good, but it's just...
exactly. But you can have a unit of 10 Blade Guards with Lightning Claws on them, and hit like a truck, and not needing that 4-up, because you will mostly always have a 4-up against the normal range of AP.
AP2 stuff in it.
Exactly.
So then you get to AP3 where
that's
Storm Shields are coming into effect.
But I'm loving it. I think it's a very good change, and but now the only problem is that I have to change my Blood Angels list even more. I'm contemplating of bringing back the Death Company, and now that they have Armour of Contempt as well, and a couple of other things and bobs. But anyway, I've enjoyed the game. A win to Chaos, which is always nice to see. So there. And just before we go, just want to point out that we do have the Discord now free to all the SN community. So the link is in the description below. And as well, if you want more content, head over to SN Plus. Again, link in the description below, where we have extra content on a weekly basis. With that said, thanks for joining us, and we'll catch you back in the next Battle Report very soon.